It had been a quiet afternoon, the kind where the sun shines and holidaymakers spend most of the day lazing on the beach. The waiter looked at the clock on the wall again. In an hour and a half, it only served a pot of tea to a table of old women in floral print dresses. In croaky tones, they gossiped and wafted themselves with dog-eared magazines, complaining about the heat. He continued to fold napkins for a lunchtime rush that didn't look like it was going to happen. Occasionally, he looked up and saw people in t-shirts, shorts and flip-flops past the windows, carrying chill boxes or inflatable rafts, their faces already a little red and sunburned. He thought about other afternoons just like this one, where he'd watched sunlight reflect off the sea, or kids playing cricket or football on the wet sand, heard laughter, seen pretty girls in cut-off denims and bikini tops, and wondered why he had to be stuck inside, in the stifling heat, feeling sweaty and miserable. He was still thinking about this when a family of four walked in and took one of the window seats overlooking the sea. They looked like an ordinary mum, dad and teenage son and daughter in the same t-shirt, shorts and flip-flops he just a moment ago observed. They picked up menus and talked like other families had encountered many times that summer. When a suitable time had passed, he made his way over to their table. The children were squabbling. The boy, who was a little older, was hiding something under the table, just out of his sister's reach. But it was hard to tell if she was really annoyed or secretly liked his teasing, because at least he was taking notice of her. The waiter smiled, took out his pen, and ready to take down their order. When he looked across, however, he almost dropped his pad, for the woman, who sported short blonde hair, dyed and spiky on top, had, instead of fingers and thumbs, what could only be described as pincers, like lobster claws. In an instant, the whole family noticed a look of shock and revulsion spreading across his face. In all likelihood, it was something they'd encountered many times before, during meals, on buses or trains, when buying things in shops. The boy looked at the waiter challengingly, the daughter angrily and tearfully, while the father appeared far more restrained, as though building himself up for a serious confrontation. The waiter lowered his head, coughed and cleared his throat. "What can I get you?" The father relayed their order in an abrupt, irritated tone of voice that made the waiter feel terrible, as if he'd just been caught in an act of utmost cruelty. Just as he was about to turn away, he could have sworn the woman made a gesture with her pincer saws, but he was far too disconcerted to check. Anyway, he goes to the, he's completely freaked out by the whole incident. He goes, takes the order through to the kitchen, comes back, he doesn't really want to. So I'm like, cutting out a bit of the story. Yeah. When he reached their table, he tried to smile and placed their drinks down. The woman, by this time, had her elbows resting on the tabletop, her deformed hands cradling her chin, in an affected pose, which the waiter knew was struck solely to heighten his discomfort. As he walked away, he heard a burst of derisive laughter that made him feel guiltier than before. Already that summer, he'd dealt with many odd situations. An incontinent old drunk at one of the window seats refusing to pay his bill, a fat woman breastfeeding and offending other diners, kids smoking in the toilets, but nothing like this. He heard another burst of laughter, and this time couldn't help but lift his head from folding napkins. The family had arranged the condiments on the tabletop, the vinegar bottles, salt and pepper pots and sauce sachets in a row, so the woman could pick each one up between her pincers and move it from one place on the table to another, like a kid with a toy crayons and building blocks. Each time she picked up and deposited an item, she turned and stared at the waiter, who didn't know where to look, what to think, or whether he should retreat to the safety of the kitchen, the children's laughter ringing in his ears. They were making fun of her in a way he'd never been made fun of before. Anyway, this goes on for the whole course of the meal. Anyway, so I'm going to skip to the last bit, the last scene. He handed the man the bill. No, he said, smiling without a hint of cheer on his stubbly, evenly tanned face. My wife takes care of all the finances. With slow, precise movements, she raised one of her pincers and plucked the receipt from the waiter's hand. The children chuckled. From around her neck, she unfastened a money bag, a purse modified with a piece of leather cord, took out a £20 note that had been neatly folded several times, and handed it to the waiter. There you go. He offered his thanks and said he'd go and get their change. No, don't worry, she shouted after him. It's only 50 or so pence. We haven't given you a tip yet. She delved into her purse again. Here. He walked back over to their table. As he opened his hand to accept the gratuity, she dropped a pound coin into his palm, the tip of her pincer brushing up against his fingers.